this idea of having a robot that you could control the same way as you would do manually. And I believe this is the only interface where haptics makes sense, because if you would have force measurements in haptics but on a very different interface, it would be really difficult to interpret. If you have a joystick and you may feel the resistance, but how do you interpret it? Is it good? Is it bad?
One of the things that has always been lacking is what it feels like to maneuver the wire in space and the resistance you always feel due to the friction within the system.
How would the hand control with the wire translate to robotic control? And it was pretty close to one-to-one. The tactile sense, the pressure.
And I was really surprised to see how everything correlated in a really truthfully, like a one-to-one fashion. I could move the wire the way I wanted to move the wire, and it felt like I was manipulating the actual wire inside the body despite being 50 feet away.
For example, we did a kidney, and when the wire was at the end of the renal artery, you can actually feel resistance, so you know not to push the wire much farther and risk perforation.
The way they interface with the device is very intuitive to them, so that's why it's super easy to them. Be it a very young doctor or very experienced doctor, with one style or another, we don't change the way they work.
What is exciting about Sentante, it's pretty easy to pick up the concepts and to use it. You've built an interface that the typical user is going to take to like that.
And it's fascinating to see how very experienced doctors who are not so technology prone, they love Sentante.